Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. We've got another battle on the Tundra map. I've had a few of these in the last few days. Must be in high rotation. This game is Heavenlykill from Pretty Clan and is in the Tier 6 British medium tank, the Cromwell B. This is the premium version of the standard Cromwell. It's basically identical, but it was brought out in the Berlin pack, which featured tanks that were used to basically take Berlin from the Germans. So if you ever see them for sale, it's worth getting. It's got basically special camo, but the main features, of course, is that it's a premium tank, so extra profit and a special camo, and obviously the ability to train crews on this. Anyway, speed of the Cromwell is around 60 plus Ks, and he's made it to the hill as a VK2801 is, but he's managed to overturn himself, or at least put himself sideways, so Heavenly is just trying to get him righted, and good reason too. You know, your teammates can help protect you. Anyway, he's found a few tanks to oppose here. There's a T-3485M, which I think there's a version in the Berlin pack, I'm not 100% sure, but with 4 different tanks are nice to Cromwell B, I think an SU tank destroyer. Anyway, something to look at later. Anyway, dominating the hill is one of the key things you can do in a medium tank. He's just taken toll of one of the enemy light tanks there. But this is an all tier 6 battle, so you might think that's rare, but it certainly does happen, and you can take advantage of it. Anyway, he's found a poodle, puts a nice shot into him, takes a hit back, but his DPM on the Cromwell is excellent, and he gets the final shot on the poodle for a kill, and just dodges another one coming in here. It's always wise to not stay in the same position shooting unless you know you're not going to be spotted. Certainly you won't take any blind shots, and there's a Jagdpanzer 4 you can help penetrate and take the damage from, and that gets him over 1,000 hit points. Just misses that on the kill there, but 2 kills now to Heavenly, and his team are 4-0 up. Now this part, the advantage they're taking here is of course getting rid of the scouts and some of the meta tanks, but there's quite a few scouts actually in the game. I think there's 3 on each side. Yep, it certainly is. So there's a 5916 doing a good scouting job staying at the back, he says sarcastically. Maybe he's worked out that his chances of survival are not too good. Well, the enemy's managed to get a few kills back, so 4-3 now, and the hit points are actually pretty level. There we go, 4-4 now. So he puts a shot into the 5916, does get lit, but shoots another one and dodges out of the way of an incoming shot. And he wants to get rid of these T-3485s and the premium T-3485M. They've got punchy guns and reasonable amount of armour actually for a medium tank, but don't have the mobility of the Cromwells. So it really wouldn't matter in this game if he's playing a Cromwell or Cromwell B. It just happens to be that this is the premium version. It doesn't give you any extra benefits there. It's not more powerful than the standard one, but let's just enjoy the performance here. So he's just focusing the enemy quite hard. Does take a hit from the 5916. Well, good on you, mate. Don't think you're going to last long. Try and get some damage while you can. And you can see coming around here to this pop-up on the cap circle. And looks like he's found a way to surprise this Nashorn that was facing the other direction, and in theory is running away. He'll get another shot in with that before he turns around and holds his shot there just to ensure the accuracy, and gets another kill. So 4 kills down to Heavenly, and that 5916 trying to go for him. And the RD is also paying some attention to him, so time to relocate. And again, mobility of the Cromwell is just excellent. This team's sort of throwing themselves away a bit here. They're now 1 tank down and they're a little bit down on hit points. So Heavenly, they're thinking of other things than driving, but coming back to defend from the Churchill and the enemy Cromwell that was getting close to base. I assure you he's not going to be sitting here back on the red line. He's just making a wide flanking move here so that they don't know which direction it's going to come from. Particularly for the Churchill. The Churchill has got a fairly fast firing gun on it and also decent armour, so if he spots it he'll need to try and get around it. Obviously he's carrying premium rounds. Okay, well this enemy Cromwell gets the kill. That takes a pretty dangerous tank out of the game. He does get spotted and there's the Churchill coming for him. So he wants to get around this. The gun on the Churchill, that's the only problem with it. It's a bit slow moving. It doesn't have the turret rotation, so it manages to zoom right around. Gets the kill, ducks out of the way of the arty. There's the arty round coming in just to remind him that that was the right thing to do. But nearly 2,500 hit points of damage, and that Churchill was his top gun, so sitting on 6 kills now. And he knows at least the arty will be up in the back. The 5916 unlikely to have ventured out from that area. Now where's the KV-85, which is the remaining heavy tank, last spotted on the red line up at A3, still there on the mini-map, but that's greyed out so we don't think that's current. So Heavenly just taking a route here. If you went up the one line there, you don't have many options if you get face on with a heavy tank, so he's just coming up here, gives him more options to run away in case he gets spotted. He's just deciding which direction he wants to go. Just to get a highlight of anything. There you go, 5916 spotted, and that would be by Heavenly. And there he goes, going to get a shot in. Yes, he does, gets one through, shooting through the fence. And you know that, you should know by now that all solid rounds will go through destructible items. They just lose a bit of penetration going through. So he knows that, oh here we go, there's the KV-85 with 400 hit points, so let's not get too close there. You know, the oh, arty takes a big hit. This is what he didn't want to have happen. M44 is still a dangerous arty, and the Cromwell's pretty squishy compared to what the shells can do, but he wants to get rid of that 5916 first, and then he can flank the KV-85 with ease. The KV-85 still in the same position. Now his team's got an M44 as well, so if he can keep him lit, he might get some assisted damage. Got one tank on cap. Heavenly wants to light this guy up. Oh, and there's the 5916. Gets rid of him. Oh, he's just gone out of sight. Okay, well, if he's out of sight then okay, he might be able to get a shot in. He does and gets the kill. So that was an important kill. That's 7 kills now. Now where's that KV-85? Is he going to come and push again, or is he hiding? No, there he is. Now, he doesn't have the gun depression to shoot down on him. And he's lit at the moment, so does he want to come around and reverse? That's a pretty hard to attack position, really. Again, he's only got 278 hit points left. That's probably 2 shots from the KV-85. But it looks like this is going to get capped out. And there you go. Takes him down to 51 hit points. And there's only 9 seconds left on the clock, so that looks like that's the way that this game is going to end. He may not get any more damage. No, I think he's just trying to get him lit and get some maybe assisted damage. Oh, they dropped off the cap? Oh, they've dropped off the cap. That's interesting. Alright, well, this game is still going. There is still 6 minutes to go. So Heavenly can try and relocate and flank this KV-85. It's all about shooting from a direction that the gun is not facing. Now he's been lit. What has he been lit by? There's still an arty there, so obviously an arty in a bush. Heavenly deciding, alright, that's not the right place to go. Not without getting out of the way and changing direction really quickly. Math40 TP perhaps is going to spot him. It's intriguing. Where did the arty go? And in fact, how did he get spotted? That's the question. Arty hit comes in on the VK. He gets blown up by the KV-85. KV-85 takes damage from the arty's finally managed to get some retribution. And okay, he's got a nice bush here he can fire from. If that KV-85's out in the open, there he is. Okay, time to do some damage and stay unspotted most likely. So he's using standard rounds here, one more shot in, he'll get the kill. Yep, that's kill confirmed. That's 8 kills now to Heavenly. And he's been spotted again. Where is that arty? That's pretty dangerous. He doesn't want to lose his remaining hit points, so he's jinking around, changing direction, which will make it very difficult for the arty to get focus on him. But he must have binocs or something like that to be able to spot him from a distance. And where is that sneaky arty? Well, he's just coming around here checking all the bases where the arty might be hiding. No, he's not spotted here. Well, couple more checks and he should be flushed down, I would think. He's definitely in a bush around here somewhere. Unless he's run away. It's quite possible the arty has run away from last shooting. And let's just fast forward to the end. Got one tank on cap. And no one else to be seen. This is very unusual. In fact, it's the arty that's gone on cap that is strange. It's speeded up. Oh, there he is, right in the corner. And he's facing that direction. Can he get an arty shot on him, or can he get his own? One shot, that guy arty's fired. He'll get the kill now. And that is the end of the game. Alright, well done, and a very intriguing result there. Alright, that arty certainly managed to get a good hiding spot in the end. But let's have a look at Heavenly's performance. So 9 kills, that gave him the top gun for getting the first 6 kills, but then the valuable Radley-Walters medal. And he also got the high caliber award for the most damage. Just under 3.1k of damage there. So fantastic result. And how did that compare to the team? So finished on top with 1582 base experience, so well above the normal standard for an ace tanker. The next best tank was another medium, the T3485M, but none of the team basically got more than 1.8k really. That was the next highest damage there. On the enemy team, the KV-85 who survived to the end did over 2.5k, or nearly 2.5k, so shout out to him for surviving and managed to get damage. Another Cromwell B, which I think Heavenly killed, got 1745, but again the rest of the team there didn't really perform. And where's that arty? The AMX 1353 didn't do a lot of damage, but really played a cunning game there, so well done to him. Alright, so how did it stack up? So again, don't forget this is a tier 6, so it doesn't earn as much as a tier 8 in terms of credits, even though it is a premium tank. So he fired 36 shots. He did fire a mix of premium standard rounds, 29 hit, that's about average for a Cromwell, 26 penetrations. Gave him his damage total, there's no assisted damage there. Damaged 12 enemy vehicles, destroyed 9 of them, so great performance there and really carried that team. And ended up making a profit of 25k, so certainly covered his costs there, but he didn't use any consumables, so that's an interesting outcome there. Anyway, great game there from Heavenly. Thanks very much for the content. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please consider doing that. More great content will follow, and thanks for watching.